All right, if you're looking at engineering colleges in the Kanyakumari district, let's take a closer look at Vin's Christian College of Engineering in Nagercoil. For everyone going through TNEA counseling, remember this code, 4982.
So, as you're making your college list, the big question is, what does this NAACEG B grade college actually bring to the table for students and parents looking at 2026 admissions? Well, we're going to break down all the important details you need to know.
Right off the bat, a few things really stand out. First, it's a NAC B grade college, which is a really important quality check. Second, it's a Christian minority institution, and that can play a role in admissions. And third, it was founded by a pretty well-known public figure, former MP, Daru Nanjal M. Vincent, which tells you something about its roots.
Okay, so let's dig a little deeper into that. First up, the college's identity and heritage.
So here are the fundamentals. It's a self-financing college that started way back in 2004. Of course, it's affiliated with Anna University, Chennai. Now, how do you get in? It's through the TNEA process, with that standard 65% of seats coming through the government quota, and the other 35% through the management quota.
And, it's not just about the books here. Their mission really focuses on creating engineers who have solid ethics and a sense of social responsibility. The idea is to create graduates who aren't just great at tech, but are also good, well-rounded people ready to make a real contribution.
Now, a strong mission is one thing, but for parents and students making a huge decision like this, those official stamps of approval are absolutely critical. So that brings us to accreditations and approvals.
First things first, the big one. The college is approved by the AICTE for the academic year 2025-2026. This is a non-negotiable, a baseline approval that every single engineering college in the country has to have, so check. And when it comes to the National Quality Check by NAC, the college has secured a B grade. So, what does that B grade really mean? Well, it's based on a score of 2.66 out of 4. And what's really important for you is that this accreditation is valid as of April 2026. So yeah, it's current and very much relevant for this year's admissions.
Okay, so with the quality part sorted, what can you actually study here? Let's jump into the undergraduate engineering programs they offer.
You've got a pretty good mix of 10 different branches to choose from. You have the classic core branches like mechanical and civil, but there's also a really strong focus on all the new age computer science specializations. And those branch codes you see, super important. Make sure you have them handy when you're filling out your TNA choices.
And speaking of new age, check this out. The college is clearly looking towards the future. Just in 2023, they added specialized programs in AI and data science, another one in AI and machine learning, and a third in cybersecurity. That's a great sign that they're trying to keep up with what the industry actually wants.
Okay, just a quick and honest heads up. The IT and agricultural engineering programs are waiting on their final approval from Anna University for 2026. So it's always a smart move to just call the college directly and confirm their final status before you lock in your choices. Academics are the main event, for sure, but the campus is where you'll be living for the next 4 years. So let's talk about the facilities and the kind of support you can expect. Now, for a big question, especially for out-of-town students and their parents. Yes, the college does have permanent on-campus hostels for both boys and girls. And when it comes to food, the mess serves both vegetarian and non-vegetarian meals, so everyone's covered. Now, this is an interesting number. The student-to-faculty ratio is 15-1. So what does that mean for you? Well, a lower ratio like this usually means you're not just going to be a face in a giant crowd. It points to smaller classes and a better chance of getting personal attention from your professors. Let's talk about the money side of things, because that's a big deal for most families. Students here can apply for a number of government scholarships. As you can see, there are schemes for a whole range of students, covering different communities, first graduates, and even central government scholarships for minorities. And how do you get there? It's pretty straightforward. The college has its own bus service for students in the area. And if you're taking the train, the nearest station, Aloor, is only about 2 kilometers away. So the campus is actually quite easy to get to.
All right, let's get to the bottom line. At the end of 4 years, what about jobs? Let's dive into the careers and recruiters.
So who's hiring from campus? The college has mentioned a few companies. You've got firms from Chennai, which is a major job hub, like Nirmiti Precision and Competition Team Technology. And there's also PHA India, which is a Korean multinational company. As we wrap this up, just a quick note for you.
Everything we've talked about today comes straight from the college's own website and official government portals. But things can change, so we always recommend that you give the college a call directly to get the absolute latest information.
Explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.